Hey guys, today is the last day of April 2025. The total Rumble Strike Stars and accept Ayele's birthday. 32 years old. Hey Mickey, anyways, tomorrow is gonna be SpongeBob's 25th anniversary. It premiered as a preview on May 1st, 2020, 1999. It will premiere in July with publishing and Britain. And other shows will be coming. Other shows will be celebrating their anniversary. Like, Barack is gonna be 9 years old. Tomato Train is gonna be 18 years old. And Peppa Pig will be turning 21 years old. And I did a preview to SpongeBob, which will premiere on the first day of May, which is also the day that it's released. I am here's like the same cells that numbers. Hi, Joseph.
My, oh man, my, oh man, my pyro, my pyro is about to go out.
Tanya.
Hey, Johnny.
You forgot my request?
Hmm. What? Hmm. Where's Hazy?
I came for them.
Jesus.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
SpongeBob.
Oh, it's Cam. Hey, Cam.
Hi.
Oh. Huh.
Oh, hey, Animator.
Guys, look at my profile.
Hmm. Huh.
Hi, Avery.
See?
Oh, tonight we're gonna premiere the 27 Cartoon Network crossover episode. Christian Spinning to make it mark semi-content. Oh yeah, and after that, there is a big announcement. There was another year on Nickelodeon. Like this one.
So, yeah. Hey, Jacelyn. How do you say your name?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Hazio. Um,
I'm trying to reach
he like
I'm trying to reach
like
to 100 subs on YouTube. Right now, I have
just feels like well, you know, like
right now I have 20
like
subscribers.
my name like letter J in Spanish. Like,
Okay.
I can't believe, but like it's almost May, and it was almost like it was like almost my birthday.
Oh, him time. Uh, oh, Gentle's gone. Uh, once the Gentle's gets in, uh, Hudson gets back, you go.
Hey guys. Let me put on my shirt. I, though I'm shirtless right now, you guys don't mind. But anyways, so theme park called Kings Island has just turned 53 years old. Just yesterday, they opened back up by April 19th, which is just 10 days before its anniversary. You can see the sign there. It says Kings Island on it. Pretty interesting. Pretty interesting. Here's a closer look. That's what the Kings Island sign looks like.
He he just he, he, he did not wear clothes.
And then you got Lidner Family Tennis Center, which is located across the interstate from Kings Island, the theme park. Here's their center court, the main one. Pretty interesting, isn't it, guys?
You always talking about every businesses.
That's because I've been a long time retail fan for at least a decade now. Starting off with the logos, and then I evolved into the history and that stuff. And I've always loved it since a decade ago. I just can't help it these days. I just seem to love it. Even made hats and
What
stuff.
might be but no.
Hmm?
What might but
Yes,
no.
Dad? Guys, I'll be right back. Huh?
Okay.
There you go. Yep. Alright, guys, I'm back.
No, would you mind put on your clothes. I just want to say was, would you mind put your clothes on?
What was that, man?
I trying to say was, would you mind put your clothes on?
The quote?
I mean, like, would you like put them on?
Would I like a what?
I'm trying to say was, would you mind put on your clothes on?
My Chrome side?
Clothes,
Just a minute, man.
clothes. There you go. Now, now then. Okay, now, Jack Snooky.
Yes.
Here's the island where I play.
What was that?
Here's like a dream.
Here's the.
I was
That's the dream
saying
address.
that I like, yes,
That's cool. I don't have
this one is
Animal Crossing on my Switch. I have Smash Ultimate and that stuff.
hey, 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 I, I have that
Y-
too.
they- Yeah. Yeah. Anyways, here's the Great Wolf Lodge next to the
Whoa.
King's Island. Yep.
Speaking of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, you said it's not seeing if it can like doing online play with SpongeBob Frantic 2K6 and Thomas Malamgiri Cutie Pie with you and me.
Ah,
Oh, there's Animator.
like King's Island in Great Lodge in Mason, Ohio is kind of like of a Disneyland in Mason, uh, of Mason, but without their castle. Yeah, but it's replaced by an Eiffel Tower, though.
Oh,
Yeah, King's Island is kind of like Disneyland in Mason, Ohio, but it has separate. It's like Great Wolf Lodge, Kings Island, and of course Soak City, especially the Diamondback roller coaster. Pretty cool. Out of the roller coasters I choose, I think it'll probably be Diamondback.
Speaking of roller coaster, you say I was scared of upside down.
Whoa. If I ever entered King's Island, the first one I'd ride was Diamondback. Would be Diamondback. Because, oh my gosh, they're so freaking amazing.
So are you.
Animator! There you are!
Yeesh, 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 yeesh. You keep your voice down.
I know. Just hold on. It's probably my volume of the phone there.
This when Andre Jordan was waiting for her.
Yeah.
And then he sends after anime joined
It's
in.
gonna be floor time.
Andre Jordan go join in.
Oh.
Hello.
Hello,
Hello.
Andres. How are things going?
Good.
That's good to hear, brother.
Yeah. Hello, Chloe. Hello, Diane. Hello, Javier.
Hello there.
Oh.
Hello, animator.
Hey, I am currently trying to spin one
Where
of my loads, but
is
it
it?
keeps going out as unbalanced.
That's great.
Where is it? Where is it?
My grandma just turned
Where is
75
it?
today.
Well, happy birthday to her.
Yeah.
Oh, here it is. Here it is. It's a mole cricket.
There used to be a Bob Evans and Mason. No, you see here.
Animator,
Yeah,
look at my comment.
I see it now.
You're welcome. I love you so much because you're so cute. Your washing machines are cool.
That is one of my ultimate washers. I have it draining right now in the first spin.
Wait. Speaking of first, you said you and
What a
Actually,
good
I
clothing.
like the butter trio. It's the first time about like become a butter trio. It's like you and baby Lay Loud under Torta. I start off the trio. Here's here's Raymond. If like if some of y'all have seen video about like to where like Baby Loud 647 sees about like Baby Raymond back in December 2024. Yeah, hybrid. See, this is Animal Crossing New Horizons.
What a nice, what a
Any of
nice
y'all
washing
have
machine.
All right, that's the end of the first spin. So now I'm going to get that inner drum out of the washer so we can start the first rinse.
Animator, look at the comments.
Oh, I think I see it now.
I'm lusting your cheek. I love when you laugh. So cute.
And now the washer is about to start filling for the rinse cycle. It's one of those types that does only one rinse by default, but I can add extra rinses. I've got the water filling on cold water for the rinse cycle, and it's going to keep filling throughout the rinse, all while draining at the same time.
Um, Animator, look at my comment again.
That water is blasting a lot of water. That's from the what it calls the overflow rinse.
Anyway,
Look at the water draining from here at the same time as that is going. The water is going. It does that thing to get a thorough rinse in the clothes. It's kind of like the old Frigidaire Unimatic and Rovermatic washers, as well as the 118. That thing is splashing a lot of water. That's from selling. The clothes are stuck in the agitator. I don't get it. Oh, there we go. Finally got the clothes moving again. I believe the list is going to end shortly. Just as I thought. And now the agitation has stopped, and so has the filling, and all that's left is draining. Soon it's going to start spinning. I'm going to remove the clothes from that part so I can see the inside of that. Now that's really something. All right, let's see. Click that into, there we go, click into place. Just pressing the spin thing to make sure it works correctly. Draining out remaining water. And let's see. There we go. And now, let's see, set it to 5, 10, 3. Oh, whoa, that is way unbalanced. I'm going to try that again. Ah, how am I going to get that to spin in the water? I will not do an extra rinse just to get the load to balance. Whoa, whoa. All right, that's a little more like it, but I'm going to put the clothes down into there so I can spin properly. Too bad there isn't a cover on here to put on top of the clothes to spin like on the twin tub washers. I can kind of feel the water. being thrown by the spinning load. Ah, okay, the lid closed. I usually prefer the front loaders, but I do sometimes let to get the top loaders just to see how different ones work. The water drip. And now the second part of the load. Can't have it all in there at once because it doesn't all fit in there. So I have to do two separate loads for a spinning. Ah, come on, the dang lid keeps closing. Yeah. That thing always does a good spin cycle. Alright, so now I'm going to start up another cycle. I'm going to start up the drum clean cycle so we could clean out the inner drum, the washer itself. Okay, get my special water machine cleaner. Get some into there. stuff really works well in the washer. Okay, so now I'm going to turn the washer off and back on to start another cycle. Looks like we'll finally get to see a full cycle on the washer. Hopefully. That washer actually fills up very quickly. And on the drum clean cycle, it seems to get oversimplified easily. That's like the word I made up for, like, when there's too much soap in the washer. Not saying that there is too much soap in the washer, but like a lot of soap. So once the agitation starts, the water will stop filling because it's the main wash. Then it'll start filling again at the last about 2 minutes of the main wash, the last of it, before it starts draining for the first spin. Sometimes it'll go overload between the first spin and the rinse if there's a lot of soap in it, like how there is right now. Here we go. If any of you are wondering what that sound is, that is the motor from the bottom of the washer, where the eh, where the agitator is spinning and where the inner drum is connected. Kind of makes it seem like a direct drive washer. So technically, it actually is a direct drive washer because there is no belt use on that thing. And any washer that doesn't use a belt is technically a direct drive washer. It's getting very silky here. Again, it will start filling at the last two, well, not filling. It'll start the lint away process at the last 2 minutes of the main wash, which is in about 2 minutes. And these wash cycles are usually like 10 minutes on the normal soil, and it is on the normal soil level. So, yeah, 8 minutes of just washing, then an extra 2 minutes of filling while still washing. It's getting very soapy here. That washing machine is so full of soap. I don't know how. I can't even add a lot of soap, and it just yep. I think I over-specified the water. Weird word I made up, isn't it? Okay, rinse away in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now you can see the washer is starting to drain its water as it gets the lint away. The lint away is to really get like any remaining lint out of these clothes, and also to kind of pre-rinse the clothes before the first spin and the rinse cycle. Not pre-wash, but pre-rinse. And it will stop filling once the agitation stops. And there goes the end of the lint away. So now it's draining. It is going to take a while to drain.
Right. Oh, anyway, Chloe, where have you been? Me and Nuki were waiting for you. He to let us back in.
Man, I really oversimplified the washer. I'm gonna try to see if I can get it to rinse out a little bit.
Lily?
Okay, water is still draining.
Chloe? How long were you gone there?
No.
What what were you doing? What were you doing there? Without you, it's boring.
Okay, I'm going to try to get a first spin into there. But that washer is oversimplified a little bit. That's the word I made up for when there's a lot of soap in the washer. don't think that's gonna work. Sometimes the drum clean cycle can go a little overboard on the rinses or the rinse because it does only one by default. Hey, let's see. Let's run the 5 minute. So the reason I am constantly turning the washer on and off and filling it and draining it is to rinse it out because I'm running it on the drum clean cycle and that cycle can get a little out of hand sometimes. I don't know how or why it does, but I guess it's just the washer. Let's see what we can do. Try to fill it on high. See what it says. Let's see if it. Okay, let's try that again. Hope it comes out as a better result on the draining process. Probably should have left it spinning while draining. That probably would have gotten it to rinse out more easily.
I was checking my phone for a little.
Sorry if the water might be taking a long time. It just takes a while to drain sometimes. The little hole behind the inner drum is kind of small in there. Like, I can't take out the inner drum because it's on drum clean, but like, yeah, that hole is very small, so it's gonna take a while to drain. But let's see what we get as a result. Keep that right there. Drain the rest of the water. Sometimes I have to lift the washer up just to get it to drain. That's a very weird system for the washer.
Hey!
Hey.
I'm Lily! Lily! Something to show to all of you. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Guys, look, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Chloe, don't forget about, like, the Thomas's 80th anniversary marathon on Wendy Network. You heard me? Like, please do the Thomas's 80th anniversary marathon on Wendy Network for me. Like, do the promo. Oh, yes! But it's good. Well, this will be the final episode of Thomas overall. I'm not sure if the show would come back, but I hope it might return eventually. And there's a new movie. So those things. So those things together will be like one of the two for one alongside. So those things together alongside. So those things together will be the will be the finale of the Thomas TV show overall. But at least Donald and Douglas and Doug are all returning. I'm gonna be so sad because it's coming to an end. Chloe, I'm gonna be so sad that Thomas is that that the series finale of Life All Those Things Together will be the finale of the Thomas's lifetime on TV. I'm gonna be so sad. Can you comfort me?
My God.
Can you come for me in the video, Chloe? Because Thomas and Friends is coming to an end. But, but hey, but at least it might return with another series eventually. Oh, hey, Emmy. Well, the first bat after season, first bat after the actual new episode of All Engines Go uh, has finally only put on Netflix in the U.S. But the second batch might be will be there eventually. But like, so those things together will be released on May 11th, just the day before the Thomas's 80th anniversary celebration.
Hey, hey,
Hey, Jessel. Thomas and Friends and the TV show is officially coming to an end after So Those Things Together, which will be the series finale of the show.
I saw that. I see what Chloe said. So anyways, I'm I'm on the Mayday Island tour.
But
He does
it's
he
gonna
does
be
Robo. He does
yes,
Robo.
it's gonna be released on May
He does
11th, just the day before the Thomas's 80th anniversary celebration.
wait.
But
So he's
I hope.
saying that. So he's saying that the All Ages Go is returning.
Well, hopefully. But in case this may not happen, a new Thomas season may take its place. But we'll just have to find out. 'Cause I really want Mattel to give us an answer.
Okay. Yes. There.
Hmm. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Alright, so the rinse cycle is finished and it's draining. see if I can lift the washer and have it drain at the same time. I got some water out of there. And now on to the final spin. so now we just got a fall cycle into the water. And I just turned it off, so yeah. If I were to turn it on, it would start another cycle. Still a little bit of the remaining soap in the bottom of the washer. Okay. That thing is heavy. It's even heavier when it has water in it. Alright, so continuing the rigs on the other washer. Okay, so now I got the other one draining. But unfortunately, that one does not have an inner drum in it. And I would use my G and W washer, but that one is broken now.
Mhm.
So I guess I have to use the ultimate washer, the one that I was just using. 1 second, let me get it. It's going to be hard to fit 2 washers in here at once. Yeah.